Howdy, howdy, folks. It is 8:30 and slightly stormy outside, but I am here inside, safe and sound. Mostly cooled down from our AC. I'm going to take a peek here at the chat and see who all's here, and welcome everybody to tonight's Chores stream before we get started here. We have Carp42 and Katie Cat, who were here like at Zero Dark 30 apparently. You were talking about your messages being missing. I don't know what the deal is, but I think YouTube probably just calls messages that are sent like way early before the stream starts. Let's see, we have Seraphim here in chat. We have Solston. Anyone else going through a big old heat wave? Yes, we are. We are having August 17th weather right now, which is like mid to high 90s, occasionally hitting 100s. Next week we're going to have heat wave weather of like multiple hundreds. 200 degrees, like my old RimWorld world. I should play that again sometime. So you guys seem to take up chat for a while. Then we have Rivy Sticks is here. Welcome, Rivy Sticks. Thanks for being here. And keeping all the riffraff at bay. Mad Lord Hubris in chat as well. Good to see you. A lot of familiar faces. I think Carp42. I kind of recognize your screen name, but I don't think I've said hi to you in chat before, or in stream directly. Signicia X1. Finally, I was beginning to think I wasn't going to make it to another stream. Well, you succeeded. You task failed successfully. Or succeeded failfully. And KD8LVC is here. Well, obviously, LVT is here. I exist if temporarily. You're not going to be here for the whole stream, KD8. Let's see, is anybody else here in chat tonight? Oop, chat just jumped a bit on me. Ah, we have Genesis. Good to see you. Oak Tree is here as well. Good evening, Oak Tree. Thanks for being here and helping Rivy and the other mods keep up the riffraff. We have, Greg Falanguista and Ferd Turgeson. I like that. Turgeson. I almost said Turgeson. That would have been bad. We have the Swamp Monkey. Hello, hello. And Asphalt Monster's first stream. Well, welcome. You picked a Chores stream to come in on first. Let me, let's see. I think I have a Control-Alt V. There we go. Hello, hello, everybody. We have some serious work time, nighttime vintage story music going on here. Welcome, everybody. So we have oh, Ferd Turgeson is grimacing at me. We have Arcurial. Good evening, Cora and community. I think you're a new name too. Welcome to the stream. We have Zine. Have I checked out the new thirst mods for Turgeson? I have not. I am not interested in thirst mods, frankly. But we are here for some chores and some kind of just easy hanging out and answering questions. Yes, there actually are a lot of new faces, RV6. That's yeah. For a chores stream, we have a happening crowd. But let's get to it. We don't have. I don't have a ton of time, as usual. Our chores streams are shorter than our regular ones. But let's get out here. We have, I think, a few drifters to say goodnight to. Let's go ahead and just get that done here. I think I made some food at the last end of the last episode. So we'll see. And I'm also going to get up the list of questions here. There we go. Can I wake up yet? My goodness. Oak Tree is saying, would a dwarf mod for VS require making and drinking alcohol? Possibly. Doesn't go well with streams, though. Oh, shoot. I left this in here. Oh, we're fine. It actually lasts longer on the fire pit. Oh, because it's kind of cool out. It's below 15 degrees. Well, let's get some food. And I guess, yeah, I'll keep it with us. Why not? Ooh, we have some more faces in here. We have Lithios and Lake Filter. Good evening, good evening. Head of Lead, good to see you again. Ryathorv, hello, my first time live. I just got caught up on the vids, and you're binging the guide too. Hey, awesome. Glad to hear it. Hope you're enjoying it. Let's see. So on my list here tonight, we have trees, bees, plant crops. Keeping it simple. Keeping it very simple. And bees, I think we'll start with the bees, because they tend to sort of come back around the soonest. So let's go ahead and do some of that. Oh, hello, chicken. You're good. I'm not here for you. At least not today. Carp 42 started with Guide 2 about 6 months ago. Awesome. How many of you folks watched the first Guide Season 2? I'm just curious how, like, is that still as popular as it was back then? Or as it was, like, when Guide 2 started? What? Thank you. Here we go. I get the occasional person who will comment on the first guide series. And I love still responding to those, because I think I still feel like the Lupine Ridge house from the first guide series is still home to me. Like, these places are cool. Guide Season 2 was pretty cool. But home is Lupine Ridge. Carp 42 did. Your builder sets required. Ryathorv has been working backwards. Cool. Good to know. I'm just glad people are still enjoying that. And I really think... I kind of feel like the first guide season was kind of... maybe not my best work, but my most... exploratory. Like, I was still learning the game a lot more than in the second season, where it was more like... I was learning things that I had kind of missed the first time around. And so it wasn't as... much of a, like, new journey for me in the second season. Katie Cat has seen a couple episodes, not the whole first series, on your bucket list, though. And our Curial started halfway through Guide Season 2. Cool, good to know. Well, I'm glad both series are still on folks' radar. I am hoping at some point in the future we will do another Guide Season. I don't know when that will be. It'll be after this series is done in the ground. But I'd like to build something that's kind of like... feels like an evolution on Lupine Ridge. Something where... like, I feel at home, but maybe it's something bigger. Andrew Williams is here for Yay, a Chores R stream. Nice. And every 6 rewatches certain things if you forgot how to do something. Cool. And your family is enjoying the season and they won't spoil it. That's good. Let's see. Let's pop you back up here. I'm going to grab this. We need a new one. And I need to grab some clay for some more skips. Some skipadoodles. Nope. No, get back here. Get in my belly. Or inventory. Inventory. That's INVENTOREH. For those of you wondering. For all one of you wondering. Asphalt Monster says the game lags for you on your game PC. Oh, that's rough. You have an older game PC? Or if you have a laptop, is it running on the integrated GPU? By accident. Let's see. I saw a question. What are my thoughts on 1.20? I'm pretty excited for it. I don't know that we'll, like... Well, I can tell you that we probably won't be doing a guide series for 1.20 because we're probably going to be, like, in the middle of this one. I will update as soon as most or all of our mods update. So that will be... we'll get to experience some of that stuff. It won't be in a, like, guide format. It'll be more exploratory. Like, what's this elk do? Oh, it gores me to death. But I am pretty excited for it overall. I did see one of the people who, I'm not sure if he's on the dev team or he just reports bugs a lot, commented on... Oh, whoopsie, I missed one. He commented on my video about oh, was it the crop hack, the wild crop hack? And he just commented, "Oops." I was like, "Oh no." The trick where you can get extra crops by, tilling the soil underneath is going to be going soon. And it's all my fault. I mean, it really should go anyway, so. But, it's fun while it lasted. Alright. Get out of here, bees. Leave me alone. Still got a phone call, just came back. Uh-oh. Have to go back in time. Let's get back in here. I'm gonna go and squeeze out this honey here real quick. Chores, chores, chores. It's like that song. Chores, chores, chores. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Let's see, we have a couple new faces here. Let me scroll over here real quick. Oh, Kolshi's here. Hey, Kolshi. And I saw a couple other faces fly by here. Joe Mega, hey. I actually have a question from you, so I'll be answering your question, the other question earlier, later. Am I excited for opening 18 chests on my screen? Yeah, it's cool. I don't need it, but it's cool. Father Farhana, good morning to you. We have, I'm guessing this is Bam Diggity. Welcome. Awesome to be here. Really enjoy your game style. I'm on your way to stealing your world. It's hard to find Olivine. Yeah, it can be. Colshi's asking what graphics do I have. I have a RTX 3070 I bought used from the Ease of Bay. Princess Leolo, welcome, welcome. Watching the vids for a good year. Helped you during a long stay at a hospital. Oh my goodness. I hope you're doing well and hope you're out of the hospital. And yeah. Like a Temu 4K gaming PC. No, actually, I have a gaming PC that I built myself. It's just made of mostly older parts that I bought in 2019, and then this used 3070. But it's good to see so many people here tonight. It's interesting. I would have expected the Chores streams to be like, I don't know, a dozen people. But some of the Chores streams have been almost as large as our regular streams, so that's pretty cool. Oh, you were talking about Asphalt Monsters PC with a Temu PC. Jermaine says, oh cool, we have the same GPU. Looking forward to hearing the rest of your build later. Cool. Well, I may as well get started on some of these here questions. Oh, I have a piece of grass somehow. All right. You know, one thing I want to add to our wish list today is I want to just hide this. I want to put a little sliver of stuff up here. And you know what? Maybe I'll do that on the full stream because that will involve making a hand planer and a pantograph. So yeah, you know what? We'll do it on the Chores, or on the regular stream. So, let's see, I got some more cattails to throw away here. Throw away. And right, we got some green. Oh, we got some green bamboo saplings. We gotta plant those things tonight. So I think we're gonna do less tree chopping than usual. Mostly because I'm not going to be doing as much tree shearing because we have boatloads of sticks. And I'm also going to grab some of our seeds. I will shear the purple heart tree, and I will shear any of the ebony trees that are ready. Where did I put? Tree seeds. Here we go. And we have 4 cypress seeds. You know, I'm going to plant these because I want to get some of these growing. And also plant the kapok seeds because we're getting kind of low on kapok. A quick bite to eat. Yum, yum, yum. Spoons, who needs them? There we are. Our CarryOn plays on a 4-year-old MSI laptop with a 2060. Yeah, my laptop that I used to stream on has a 3070 Ti. The problem is they put a 170 watt GPU in a system that has about 80 watts of cooling. So it didn't go well. It didn't go very well. All right, let's grab our axe, which is here. Here we go. Let's plop you there, and I'm just going to take down a bunch of these guys. Actually, all of them, and replant them. Imagine a zombie apocalypse mod for this. I mean, the game kind of is almost zombie apocalypse, but more like the aftermath, I guess. How many children pick up on spoons? Who needs them? Mine would. Corazini would happily eat with her hands if you let her. But yes, we got some questions here. I only have a few questions, which is fine. Not every week produces boatloads of questions, and that is a-okay. That gives me time to actually like look at chat and talk with you guys rather than talking at you guys. We have one from our local mod, KD8LVT. Hello. Oh, I already know you're here. I already have you marked. Okay. And his question is, what is your favorite rock type outside of ones I've used in previous playthroughs? And I'm going to give probably the least favorite answer to this question is, I don't know that I have a single favorite rock type. Every time I do a playthrough, I kind of discover a particular use for a kind of rock. And I go, ooh, this would be so much fun. And that lets me use that rock and really start to love it. But I think if I had to pick a favorite, and this is going to be a super lame reason, my favorite rock would have to be probably Kimberlite. And only because it is the closest rock to my favorite shade of green. And green is my favorite color. Even Peridotite. Yeah, no, Peridotite is actually not my favorite rock in this game, surprisingly. But I think it's a nice... It's an almost forest green. Peridotite is a little bit too far on the side of 1970s bathroom. And I have one of those. I have an olive 1970 bathroom in my house. And I'm done with that color. I'm done with it. We did the other bathroom this year, and so this bathroom has to wait. Ooh my, it's time to go and drop things off. But first, let's go and drop off a couple of these green bamboo saplings. Carp 42 returns to granite constantly because of too many hours in RimWorld. You know, granite is definitely a thing. So, neutral colors are always important in a build or design or artwork. And granite is perfect because it is a completely neutral gray. So granite is definitely a vibe, for sure. Leak filter, no tree shearing? No, we're going to do just the, just this guy here. And then I guess we're not going to be doing any of the ebony trees because they're not ready yet. How long do you have? 19 days. Blah. We might go and shear some more ebony trees out in the wild, though, tonight. If it's like 9:30 and we're still not done with the stream yet. But no, we're not going to be shearing these guys because I have way too many sticks as it is. And I don't need these seeds. Like, I have tons of them. Let's see. Head of Lead's asking what color for bathroom am I thinking? I don't know. That's a ways out, and I don't have first or final say in what color goes in the bathroom. That'd be Corazette's call for the most part. I don't have too much, like, I don't really care that much what color it ends up being. It'll probably be some variation of like white and gray and probably a light blue if I know Corazini, and I probably, or Corazette, I mean, and I probably do because we are married, so there is that. Get those last few blocks over here. And we'll go dump these. Oh, I think I hear the rain. Oh my goodness, yes I do. It is, we have an orange sky with wicked rain coming through right now. Holy moly. So if I suddenly disappear, you'll know why. Don't wonder. No need to panic. I'll have lost power and or internet. Hello, Hamiel Burger. Welcome to the stream tonight. Welcome to the Chores stream. Oh, you are full. Awesome. That's good news. How much... Ooh, hello. Strong tannin. Weak tannin. Strong tannin. I need to dump that bucket of honey, don't I? Yes, I do. Boop. There we go. No dying allowed. Let's see, I'm gonna marry some of these. Not like in the, like, let's get hitched way, but... Okay, so we got weak tannin. Oh, whoops, I wanted to get this out of here. Do I want to get this out of here? I think I do. I'm gonna pop you. Ooh, leather! Woohoo! Alright. We have leather in here as well. Okay. Whopping 2 leather. Excellent. Okay, so scraped hide. Ah, okay, so we're still processing a whole bunch of these. Okay. Good to know. I want to pop you in there. Fill you back up. Let's see. Can I fill any of these up? Now you're strong. Weak. Alright, you stay in there, I guess. We have lime water and we have compost. Excellent. Absolutely excellent. So we might actually get to see and play around with some... Hello. With some Terra Preta in larger quantities here soon. We have a soaked hide. Let's see, we want a medium. Let's scrape you. Not medium. Weak tannin, that's what I meant to say. There we go. Alright. Not doing too shabby. I always think of Biffa. If you guys are familiar with Biffa plays, he does a lot of like cities, skylines playthroughs. But I always think of not too shabby whenever I say that. I probably even got it from him, honestly. Things that you do unconsciously from, or pick up unconsciously from people, what they say. BamD was playing Rinja Story in Ukrainian, and when you answered a question about type of rock, you're thinking about your something, and it's definitely some old age polished stone. How's it called in English? Some old age polished stone. I'm not sure. Are you thinking of like one of the aged stones, like the ancient cracked stones? Let's see. We do have. Pop you in here. Our overflow. We don't need more acacia for now, so we'll. I will probably hold off on more acacia then. Let's go ahead and just plop these back in here. This epic music for all of our tree chopping. V6 now says, well, well, well. Aged polished stone. Yeah, and there are, I mean, all stone types have an aged version too. Ancient, okay. We've been using a lot of Kapok recently for our latest build. I've been looking at some like oh, there we go. Had a weird game freeze there. I've been looking at some like Arabian, Middle Eastern architecture in general to get ideas for when I do over there, and I have found some really fun ideas. So I think in the next stream we'll be doing some of that. Uh-oh, Asphalt Monster has a bad headache. You can go to sleep. Okay, well, hope you're feeling better. And hope to see you again soonish. We have a stream coming up this weekend. I believe it's on the 14th. Yes, because Saturday I am extremely busy, so the 14th it is. all of our friends got jelly of me and Kurazette and Kurazini, and they decided, hey, let's all have babies at the same time. So that was a couple years ago, and now we're going to all their birthday parties this month. Bunch of July babies. We're doing pretty well on the K-Pock here. Hope we can fill up that that crate, though. Hey there, Phaedry. Welcome to tonight's stream. Good to see you. I've already answered Katie at LVT's question. We have 4 more to go. I've got a question here from Fox, who asks, what's your process for designing a build? Do you draw it? Do you build in creative? Do you just wing it? Or what? And I have answered this one before, but I think I'm kind of getting to the point where I'm going to largely be happy to answer repeat questions because, again, a lot of them were answered in older seasons. And so, like, expecting everyone to you know, catalog, well, first of all, watch every season and then catalog which questions have been asked is probably a little bit much. Also, you'll notice that I am still not quite used to this keyboard layout again, even though it's my old original one. And so I do stuff like this, where I'm trying to do a crouch and sprint. Let's see, I don't need this seed, or these seeds anymore, plural. Just dropping in here. But so as far as my build planning goes, I do a bit of all 3. I will sometimes draw them. Those are probably for the most complex ones. Yeah, I'm just going to sleep and make it morning so we can see what we're doing here. The most complex builds I will absolutely draw out on paper. Lupine Ridge was started on paper. The Hobbit Hole was started on paper. Some of the designs for the final build in what we're doing here were started on paper. But then I also do some building creative. Once I'm into the swing of things, it sometimes works better to design on paper for me. So things like the Season 1 barn, and by paper I mean, hey, rain, guys. And by paper I mean building creative. So I do some building in creative. The season 1 barn was done that way. The Season 1 restaurant slash brewery was done that way. I don't really know, like, why I choose to do them one way or another for those two. It's just sort of like whatever strikes my fancy at a given time, or you know, whatever mood I'm in, which I guess is kind of the same thing. There we go. And then I do sometimes wing it. I mean, this entire oasis has been winged, wong, I don't know what the past tense is, and that build over there also winged, wonged. Not the A version, though. And so I do all of that. It just sort of comes down to what I'm feeling that particular day. Sorry, it's not as like, you know, rigid a structure as you might have expected or thought. Oops. Let's get down here. I'm hoping for at least 2 seeds from this tree. We'll see. 2 seeds might be a little optimistic. We have 1 yet? I don't think we do. Loads of sticks. Okay, a few sticks. Yeah. Didn't think so. Spread those out and keep going. Is there a mod like Lightmatica for the other block game? I don't know. What is Lightmatica? So as steeped as I am in the deep magic of the other block game, I never got into the modding scene. I played a few like Feed the Beast servers. I ran a couple, just private ones for my friends. But as far as like individual mods, I have no clue what went on in the other block game. Because I mostly ran a Spigot server where you can do plugins which are like spigot specific things, but you can't do mods. So that's my experience with the block game. Which brings me to our next question from Girish Manjanath, is what mods would I... If I could import an idea from any one mod from the other block game into Vintage Story Vanilla, what would it be? And the answer is I have no clue. Sorry. Like I said, I didn't play with mods outside of Feed the Beast, and because of Feed the Beast, I don't really know... Actually, no. You know what? I am lying. I just lied to you all. Horribly, irrevocably, and unapologetically, and I don't deserve to be forgiven. There is one mod that sticks out in my mind, and it was the Twilight Forest mod. That was part of the Direwolf 20 Feed the Beast pack, which is the one that we played the most. And my goodness, I loved that mod. That is like the one that I can think of, like, that I know by name off the top of my head. Oh no, there's an ad break. Sorry guys. Well, hopefully it didn't, like... Does it skip the content, or does it, like, run it at, like, 1.1 speed to catch you up? Yeah, Twilight Forest goes super hard. We had so much fun. One of my friends is very much a... I don't know, he gets this thing where he gets really good at a game and then expects the game to kind of, like, conform to his view of the world, because, like, I'm good at this game, I know what I'm doing, I can always win. And then when he doesn't win, he gets real frustrated. And that was the Twilight Forest, because, like, we go to all the bosses, and we're here, like, whacking bosses left and right, and he's just dying. It's like, I don't get it, this game just, it's being mean to me. Maybe, like, go enchant your gear. Oh, wow, we got 3 seeds! Oh my goodness, check that out. Wow. Okay, I'm a happy camper. I'm a happy camper tonight, guys. 3 purple heart seeds from 1 tree. Let's see, take a break here to... actually, going to hydrate here momentarily. And then say hello to folks in chat. We have... I see Bryguy052. Good to see you again, sir. I'm assuming, sir. If not, please correct me. We have Guy in your name. Otter Dancing is here. And I saw another name just recently. Who else is here? Fabian Torres. Hi, boss. First time catching your stream. Trying to keep up with the past ones, but love your content. Hey, thank you so much. It's good to see you here today. Glad you make a stream. Oh, really? Really? Alright. Get back here. What is your deal? No! What? What am I dealing with here? What sorcery is this? Oh, it actually destroyed the block. What the heck? I think. No, I had the right number. They're ghost blocks, apparently. That's my best guess. Very spooky. Very spooky 5-me. They were indeed haunted. So, being honest with you guys here, I don't know what I'm doing with this purple heart yet. I may or may not use it. I have some ideas, as like maybe some like interior accent for certain things in our eventual build. I could also use it in our current build. 4 seeds. Wow. We're golden, guys. I was going to say we could go and knock down some more of these trees, and I know where one is, but I think we're okay. Making purple heart doors, yes indeed. I'm kind of feeling that a purple heart door would go best, probably in a setting like this. You could do Purple Heart doors with the sandstone. I think it would look okay. But aside from that, I'd say probably in a build with like andesite or easy saying a neutral color. So granite would be easy to do. And our tree farm grows. Here we go. And maybe a couple other colors. Definitely not peridotite, though. Not peridotite. Peridotite. So let's see what we have over here. We have flax that's very young. I think I have... Do I have at least one plot over here growing stuff? Don't think we do. We have one orange tree and one orange tree sapling, or graftling. Oh, we do need to plant things. Okay. So we need some probably P and N crops. Let's see, you want P. We could do some more flax here, frankly. Let's do it. Don't tell anybody. We're doing some more K crops. Doing some more flax. Hello, Polite. It's been a while, but you made it, and you miss you all. Well, thank you. We miss you too. I do recognize your name too, so I hadn't noticed your absence, but now I have. Let's see. Let's plop these up here and grab you. We might do a little bit of smithing here tonight too. Make a few blooms. Now, I should clarify, we have, over yonder, we have a fully working Hellhammer setup over here. However, at the end of the previous stream, I took a poll, and I asked folks if I should go ahead and start hammering out blooms and things here tonight, or if I should wait till the next stream. And the vote was to do it next stream. So, just looking at that though, yes, making me hungry. So we'll be doing a couple blooms by hand here, and then turning those into a couple tools. Tools, like me. I might also be worthwhile getting a bit more lead too over here. Do a bit of mining during a chore stream. I think it's a fair chore stream task. Now, where do I have the purple heart? Wood blocks. Ah, you are here. Okay. Let me just do a row like this, I think. And we have oodles of sticks. Let's see, sticks. Oh, there we go again. Me and my keyboard layout. Okay. Well, we don't need any more sticks. That's for sure. For now. We'll need more later, I'm sure. But for now, we're good. Oops. Just smack myself in the face. Alright, I'm gonna just remove grass for these guys. Alright. Some of this and some of that. Some free grass. There may come a point in this where we stop planting anything but flax. And maybe even at some point stop planting flax too. Because with these trees, so we have 2 olive trees, we have 2 pomegranate trees, and 2 orange trees. And combined, those are going to give us enough food that the only things we need to worry about are meat and grain. We have more trees inside too, of course. Oh, you are already full. Let's go down to the south, or the one that I always think is south, but is actually west. So you are looking for either N or P. I am leaning toward N. No, get back here. How dare you? The game did it to me. I swear. Head of lead says you rang. Was that in response to me getting some lead? Let's see. There's some cabbage seeds. And any other end crops that I want to do? Not really, if I'm being honest. Ooh, oh, the pineapples. I should check on those guys. If you give a mouse a cookie, if you give a Curazar a task, he'll find a way to do more tasks. I'll just get you guys out of here. There we go. Please, pineapple. Let's see. Oh, hey, the crazy watermelon is here, but now you have to leave. And we have Sergeant Strawberry and a Brazilian with internet access. Hello, hello. Well, hello, hello, and goodbye to some of you. Oh my goodness, really? Hurry up. Hurry up. And of course it's raining again. Let's go ahead and grab some of this grass and other stuff here. Since we can. Be careful not to actually hit the pineapples, because this will harvest them. Being very careful. Muy careful. It's Spanish for very careful, in case you're wondering. I'm actually fluent in Spanish. Yes, that's me. Very, very fluent. Okay. Nice clean fields. I cannot wait to just tear this thing down. Absolutely. Ready for it to go. All right. You're a minute and a half behind. Says head of lead. Yeah, if you get, I guess if you get ads, then it sort of lags you behind and then I think catches you up eventually. All right. Not a bad haul of grass and tiny haul of horsetail that we'll never use. See, grass extract. I think horsetail goes out here, doesn't it? Someday we'll have dedicated storage room. Yes. You go here. And yeah. I was thinking of what I want to do next, and I think what we'll do next is we'll do a little bit of smithing. Check that off my list here. I want to make a knife. We need a soith. A knife and a soith. I think we're good on shovels for the time being. Yes, definitely. We will need... Oops. We'll need another iron chisel. For sure. And a hammer. And probably at least one pickaxe and probably an axe. And an... Yeah, okay, yeah. And a knife. As I said. So let's write that down somewhere. Like right here. Alright. Let's see. So we're gonna do chisel. We're gonna do axe. Pickaxe. Times 2, I think, is a safe bet. We're gonna do shears. Knife. And I believe that was it. Let's go check. I think so. Oh, hammer. And probably 2 hammers, because this one... this one's a good shape, but we'll do 2 hammers. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cut those out here. And just drop you in here. I'll probably just let this keep burning. We got loads of brown coal. Not super concerned about conserving it. And we'll put you up in here. Get our torches out. And you guys. And the hammer. And the tongs. All the things. There we go. Hello, hello, Ingoxron. Good to see you. now that I've falsely claimed that I'm fluent in Spanish, everyone's speaking Spanish in chat. I'm actually only fluent in German. And frankly, I haven't spoken German, aside from reading German books to Kurazini. I haven't really spoken it in, more years than I care to admit. So we have a couple last questions here. We have one from Ryuga, which is, have you heard of Happy Tree Friends? And if so, what are my thoughts on it? I've heard the term thrown around, but I don't know what Happy Tree Friends are, so I don't really have any thoughts on it. And then our last question here is from Joe Mega, who is in chat, I think right now. I haven't scrolled up here to see if you're still here. Oh, we have Milo Hobo is here. Crabgrass, I'm always trying to get you out of my lawn. Wobbly Boost is here as well. Hello, hello to everybody. But yeah, so Joe Mega had a question, and oh, you're here. Awesome, good. Joe Mega's question is, I heard mention the upgrade your computer. What hardware do I have now? And it was a partial upgrade. I only upgraded the GPU. I am going to be moving another SSD into it, but I don't really think that's an upgrade. That's just like, I'm just adding more space. But my computer I built originally in 2019, I believe. That sounds right. But I built it with an AMD 3600X. So kind of middle of the road processor. It is upgradable to, I think I can get up to like a 5800 X3D in if I wanted to. And I think I'd do at some point. But that's not happening yet. The budget went into the graphics card this year. 16 gigs of RAM. It's as fast of RAM as I could, as the motherboard would support, actually. Which I think is like 3200 MTs. I'm not positive what the actual rating is. Let's do shears first. They're easy. I have too many hard drives to mention. I have several terabytes spread across a few hard drives, just for bulk storage of old stuff and old videos and things. And I'm using an MSI motherboard. It's something Pro, something Wi-Fi Pro. Probably a B series motherboard if I know myself, because their X series are pretty expensive. Then I'm using an Antec 1100 case that I've had since, like, I don't know, 2013 or whenever it came out. Actually, I think I bought it at the tail end of its lifespan. Very roomy, very easy to work in. I did upgrade it recently. Actually, in the same upgrade as the graphics card, I upgraded it with some fan covers, so like fan filters. And that should help alleviate the cat hair that gets into everything. Actually, more the dander, really, than the hair. But so far, it's working very smoothly. I'm very happy with it. The monitor, since you all have been apprised of the change in format, I do use a 1610 monitor. This is sort of my work and productivity computer. So I wanted a larger, vertically larger aspect ratio for doing work-related things. But it's a Dell monitor from 2016, I think, when I replaced it. And then, of course, I have the GeForce RTX 3070. It's the Gigabyte OC edition, and I got that used from eBay. Oh yeah, and so I'm actually using the stock CPU cooler, which for this CPU is perfectly fine. I have not seen temperatures over 60 couple degrees at all, even when gaming. So it's fine. The only problem I have with it is that it gets clogged with gunk really quickly, like unbelievably. Like 4 months, and it needs to be like taken outside, ripped open, cleaned out, and everything. It's pretty incredible how fast it gets gunked up. But I think it's the Wraith Spire, so it blows down onto the CPU, which is it's like considered old style. But one of the things that people forget is that when you have a cooler like an AIO water block, or you have a sideways cooler like a HyperX 212 Evo, one of the problems is the VRMs don't get cooled, and they get mighty hot. So I'm sticking with a downforce cooler because of that, to keep all the other parts cool that people often forget about. It's like, oh yeah, they make heat too. Let's see, I missed something here. What did I miss? Oh, I missed that I didn't break this piece. Boop, that would help. Talking and smithing together. A fun combo. Okay, let's see. So we got those two. Let's get a pickaxe going on here. And we have Kerbo and Hazard151 are here. Welcome to the chat, both of you. Oh, and Kerbo may be leaving. Can't stay without a like. Hey, thank you so much. Hope to see you in the future again. Wallabu says, toasted cat fluff. Yeah, that's about what happens. But yeah, it is good to be back on the desktop, where I have like, I've got a Razer Naga lefty mouse because I'm a lefty, and being able to just swap between things by clicking the number rather than scrolling is really nice. I don't always remember that I have that ability, and in a game like this it doesn't matter as much, but in say like Star Sector, which I am still playing on my laptop actually because I didn't want to change the aspect ratio in the middle of the season. It is really handy for like swapping to a missile real quick without pausing, firing it off, you know, natural post, whatever, and then going back to your regular guns. Actually, I enjoyed that in Space Engineers. I think Star Sector could take a leaf out of that book. In Space Engineers, you could set up specific weapons to just fire once when you press a particular button. And that would be really cool. Like, if I could just be on my guns, oh, I want to shoot an Atropos, or a harpoon or whatever, rather than swapping to the weapon and clicking it, which, you know, may turn off my other guns, or at least cause them to stop firing, I could then just, you know, fire a missile and keep firing my other guns too. Keep shooting my guns! Like a good American. Thankfully I don't have an A10 CPU. I'm not, A10. Not familiar with exactly what that is. Oh, is that one of the older Athlons, like the, I don't know, from the 2012 era? Folks are talking about the buttons on their mice. You know, it was funny. I used to make fun of people who had 1,000 buttons on their mouse. And then I was like, you know what? I've been playing Space Engineers, and it'd be really handy to not have to like swap, you know, like take my hand off the controls to pick a different tool or weapon or whatever. And then I got the mouse, and I'm like, I'm never going back. I actually bought the original 2014 mouse when it came out, and then they stopped making them for a number of years. I was like, no. So I held onto that thing and took good care of it until the 2020 or 2021 Naga came out. I think they've stopped making this one too, actually. There are a lot of luxury things that I used to just make fun of that I'm learning to appreciate now. Like things like sliding doors on vans that open at the press of a button. Like when I was a kid, or even when I was, you know, a young adult, I'd be like, huh, who needs extra dumb buttons? Like, you're just wasting money. Now I'm like, oh, I'm walking through the parking lot carrying a crying toddler and 18 bags of groceries. This button's really handy. Very eye-opening. This one's a bit dicey here. Hope we have enough pieces here. We do, but just barely. One extra. My goodness. So we haven't done a knife yet, have we? Knife it is. Where are you? There you are. Rivy is leaving. Well, have a good night, Rivy. Thanks for coming to the stream, and we'll see you soon. And Goxrans talk about their 8-year-old laptop. You know what? Old laptops, old computers hold their value, and they honestly will perform well for a long time. 8 years is getting to about the end, but like, I have an 11-year-old laptop that I still use daily. It's my anime laptop right now. But you know what? It still sees plenty of use. Got a bite to eat. And that is empty. Okay. Let's see what's next on our list. We had something else here. We have 3 to go. So we got the 2 knives and an axe. Okay. Or sorry, not knives. 2 hammers and an axe. I can read, I swear. Might need some more inventory space here, too. And Kitty, it's got a 12-thumb button mouse. So yep, just like me. I don't really program them. I have them set to the 1 through 10 plus the plus-minus keys. And I just map those whenever I need them to. But yeah, I mean, old computers can go for quite a while. My last desktop was an Intel 2600 or 2500K build, and I overclocked that thing to 4.5 gigahertz. And I only upgraded because I was like, you know what? I'm getting concerned that it might like just up and die on me one day. I had repasted the CPU 100 times, just because like every couple years you need to. It ran like a dream. Even the day I actually gave it to a friend who needed a computer, and the day I handed it to her, it still worked like a dream. Had a 970, a GeForce 970 in it. I think also had 16 gigs of RAM, which I think was the maximum that motherboard could take at the time. So we have an axe here. Axe. So I know it's a random thought, but I know that I sometimes joke about ask you a question, because, you know, every lame YouTuber like me has to make dumb jokes now and then. The reality is that the word ask has had a long and fraught history of is ask or axe. And it was actually, I think, largely in the South, I want to say, it tended to be axe, AKS, instead of ask. But at some point, someone decided that ask was correct, and that's kind of how we say it. But when people say ax, it's often because they speak a dialect of English that you know, originates from somewhere that ax was correct. And you know, to them it's still correct. So just an interesting little weird language tidbit. It popped into my head. Because I'm always making dumb jokes about axes whenever I am using them. Ingokshon's laptop doesn't hold up very well. Yeah, at 8 years, a laptop will tend to be slowing down. But also, if you're not a computer whiz and you haven't repasted it, that could be one of the reasons too. So your CPU and your GPU have what's called thermal paste, which is like a goopy stuff that helps transfer heat from the chip to the heat pipes or to the heat plate that then takes it to the radiator where the fans blow on the fins and you know, send the heat out the computer. Well, over time, this paste will dry out. So if you don't repaste it every 5 years, usually is pretty average, it can dry out and it will decrease the amount of heat that gets transferred. I need hammers. Here we go. And so repasting can actually extend the life of a machine. The anime laptop, well, it's an Asus G53SW from 2011, and I noticed it was getting pretty hot and was getting pretty slow and couldn't do H.265 videos because it has to actually brute force those rather than any hardware decoders. So I repasted it and it runs cool again, and it can do H.265 again. I can axe you anything I want to. TL Forever. Hey, by the way, hello. I didn't notice you until just now, but welcome to TL Forever 262. And now we're all getting axed, apparently. Silently, as the game is just very quiet tonight. If I had a resonator, I could play some music, but I don't. Tap, tap, tap. Someone random says, this is the first time you've watched this world at all. How far am I? Am I at steel? No. If I was at steel, I would not be hammering away on iron blooms by hand. We are just into what I consider to be like the real Iron Age, which is where we have held hammers and we have iron. However, the reason I'm doing this by hand is because while we do have held hammers, we just finished making them in the last stream. And I wanted to ask, I did ask folks if I should go ahead and use them in the tour stream, or if I should wait and use them like officially for the first time and christen them and everything during a regular stream and then use them on chore streams. And that was what got voted on. So that's why we're not using the fancy held hammers right now. We do need an iron anvil, yes. Am I still playing on Saturday? Not this Saturday. So the schedule of the weekend streams is largely up to Curizette's schedule. She's part of a local band, and so whenever she has band, I can't stream because I have to be with Curazini. So there are a lot of Saturdays, especially in the summer, that she has events to go to. All right, let's go ahead and we're going to update. Actually, we're going to throw these in the pond first. Get them nice and cool. Goodbye. So this weekend will be Sunday. And there we go. Polska Cross says, this game has come so far, still your favorite. Yeah, it's impressive. I started playing back just after, I think, Tyrant added trees that wave in the wind, like the tree leaves. And I've seen some of the old, like, 1.9 videos that Ashanton used to do. And it's like, wow. Like, it looked so other block gamey back then. It could have just been a clone almost. But like the square leaves and everything. It's definitely a vibe. Alright, let's see. I think I want another tool rack. 4 more hammers. If you can't tell, I like to have a lot of hammers. I have been burned a few times by not having enough hammers. So I go a bit overboard. Let's see. I wanted a scythe too, darn it. We guess I do one. Let's do a scythe. One last one. And then I think that'll probably be about it for tonight's chore stream. Let's go ahead and light you up. Get our knife going on here. Yeah. We can throw out this piece of junk. We got 900. Yeah, it's funny. The iron knife is only, what, 6 times better than a flint knife with a bone handle? It seems a little low to me. I don't know. Like, given that spears are a lot, you know, spears are like, what, 65 durability, I think? And even the black bronze ones are 400. Actually, that's also about, what, 6 times? Just about. Thor, chill out, don't need 30 hammers. Yes, I do. Must have hammers. I lose them all the time. I'm just hammeraging them. Yep. I said it. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. I was making a joke and I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. Tongs. Shouting at me, tongs. I can't hear you when you shout. You're screaming in space. The puns, they burn. Just like my hands do. I've injured some folks' sensibilities with my hemorrhaging joke. Perfect. The dad is strong with me. There actually is a mod for blacksmithing gloves, where it basically gives you like gloves you just wear on your character here, and they basically act as if you're always wearing tongs. There's a good chance I might look into that mod, just because I'm always forgetting my tongs. Alright, scythe. Oops, scythe. There we go. Scythe head. Oops, I went down. And then right. The mod also adds a bellows. Oh, interesting. That must have been added, like, either I didn't read it close enough, or it was added after last time I checked it out, because I haven't looked at it in quite a while, actually. I was considering it for the second guide season, because of concerns of not being able to get, like, good recording, but I figured hanging a lantern in the smithy was good enough, and it was, for the most part, so I ended up not adding it. Ah, perfect. Wait, I can just stick it on a stick. Exception. All right, tongs down for real this time. Hammer down. No more hot things. No more hot things. We do have, ooh, yummy. Oops. Tea. Hello, tea. We have 20 ingots of a little bit of chalco, so I'm going to go ahead and pop those out of here. I'll just drop those right about, I don't know. No, stop it. About here. There we go. Nice. Have a bite to eat. And then I'm going to check on the food sitch. We have moldy meat. Not yummy. But I think do scrambled eggs too. Not a terrible idea. Let's go see about a few more eggs. Chuck this meat up here too. Or what used to be meat. Once upon a time, there was a substance known as meat. Let's see, 7.1, 7.1. I got a ways to go for more rot. Okay. Yeah, disease. Wobbly Boost is excited to see the Hellhammers. I am too. I am excited to be able to actually, you know, work at full speed. You guys need some food here. Oh, right, because I was waiting on you guys to grow up. Okay. Let's go ahead and we will feed the chickalickins. You know what? I think I saw a Gen 1 down there. 2. Oh, your portion's eaten 1. Gen 2, Gen 2. Maybe I didn't say Gen 1. Come on. Really? You're a bunch of jokers. Alright. You know, I'm just gonna steal these. Bye. Alright, we'll get some food for those guys. We will marry these eggs, and we'll use all but one of them in our next meal. Our next meal is going to be probably... We'll do 6 cabbage. And then we'll do 6 onions. Because doing double cabbage will probably result in a meal that's too big to eat. So let's go ahead and drop these in here. Some cabbage and some nyanyans. I could go for eggs with cabbage and onions. That sounds pretty good, actually. I could totally eat that. There we go. Alright, and food for the chickies. Let's grab just the stack here. Oh, take it easy, guys. We're discussing lantern colors now. The prettiest lanterns are bronze and brass. Okay, my opinion on lanterns is, one, the lantern needs to fit the build. Like, I wouldn't use copper lanterns with a bauxite or even a sandstone build. They'd just blend right in. But copper lanterns with a basalt or slate build? Yes, absolutely. I actually don't like brass. I feel like brass in this game is too dark. It should be brighter, like polished brass. See, I'm just not a fan of the brass in this game. It's just a little too boring for me. Let's see. Put some of these up here. I am partial to Milibit Chacos, as you can tell. I always have my model lantern. The modeled look is interesting. It's not my favorite. I would prefer a nice, like, uniform black lantern, like a wrought iron black painted lantern. And you can kind of get that with the black bronze, but it's kind of too purpley reddish, I think, in my opinion. I actually prefer the Milibit Chacos over those. We have our knife. We have a spare axe. Spare axe was supposed to go over here. Spare axe gets to go nowhere. We're out of space. Okay. It goes there. And let's go ahead and fix up. Oops. There we go. Get rid of this and this. And the reason I'm not just deleting everything is that the pages in this are determined not by going left and right and like starting text on a new page. It's done by advancing to a second page with new lines. So, yeah. All right, we got some food for next stream. I think we're good, guys. I think we're golden. And it's 5:22 in the morning, so that means we'll have a nice early morning start. I think that's good. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed tonight's little chores stream, and hope you enjoyed the answers to your questions. As always, if you have any questions, drop them in a comment with the hashtag 20questions or over on the dedicated 20 questions Discord channel over on the server. But that's going to do it for tonight. I've got to go and recharge the monitor for Kurozini's room. Oh, she's not asleep yet. Oh dear. Where we are, but we're moving around. And yeah. I'm going to go say hi to Kurozini. She's probably back from her band practice tonight. But thank you all for coming. Hope you all had a good time. And hope to see all you all on Sunday the 14th at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. But that's going to be everything. As always, my name has been Kurazar. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.